There was a time when the army of Israel stood frozen in fear. The battlefield was a wide, dusty valley. On one side, the Israelite army dressed in armor but trembling. On the other side, the Philistines, loud and proud, with one terrifying warrior leading them. Goliath, he was massive, over 9 feet tall. His bronze armor shimmered in the sun, and the spear he held was like a tree trunk. Every day, he walked into the valley, shouting insults at Israel's army and mocking their God. "Who will fight me?" he roared. "Send someone, just one man. If he wins, we'll be your servants. But if I win, you'll serve us." But no one moved. Not one soldier dared to face him. Days passed, then weeks, and then came David. He wasn't a soldier. He was a young shepherd, maybe 15 or 16 years old. He wasn't there to fight. He had come to deliver food to his older brothers in the army. But when David heard Goliath shouting against God, something stirred in his heart. He looked around and saw fear. Grown men hiding behind shields, warriors whispering in worry. But David, he didn't see a giant too big to fight. He saw a giant too big to miss because he trusted God. David went straight to King Saul and said boldly, "I'll fight him." Everyone stared. Some laughed. Some were speechless. Even Saul looked shocked. "You're just a boy," the king said gently. "And he's been a warrior since he was young." But David didn't back down. He told the king, "I've been watching sheep. When a lion came to steal one, I chased it down and struck it. When a bear came, I fought it off. The same God who rescued me from them will rescue me from this giant." Saul paused, and then he nodded. "Go, and may the Lord be with you." They tried to dress David in armor, but it was too heavy. It didn't fit. He shook his head, took it off, and picked up what he knew, his sling. He reached into the stream and chose 5 smooth stones, placing them in his pouch. Then he walked, just him, his sling, and his faith into the valley. Goliath saw him and laughed. "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?" He cursed David and mocked him. But David didn't flinch. "You come with a sword and spear," David called out. "But I come in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God you have defied." He ran forward, swung his sling, and let one stone fly. Smacked it hit Goliath right in the forehead. The giant froze, then fell face down to the ground. The entire valley went silent. David, the shepherd boy, the smallest in the field, had defeated the warrior no one else would face. The battle was over in one moment. Not with a sword, not with strength, but with faith. David didn't win because he was stronger, faster, or more experienced. He won because he believed that God was greater than any giant. And that's the message we carry today. We all face giants, fear, doubt, shame, failure, problems that feel too big to solve. But like David, we can trust that God is with us. You may feel small. You may feel like you don't have what it takes. But with God, you're never alone. Even the smallest person can do great things when they trust a great God. So the next time a giant stands in your way, remember David. What lesson do we learn from this story? We learn that faith in God makes the impossible possible.